Well, this week marks 1 year since Nikki Haley assumed the office of the United States Ambassador to the United Nations. Our Dawndy Mercer is in New York City with more on her journey. Dawndy?
Yes, and as I stand here on First Avenue, where the United Nations is located in New York City, watching the people walk by, drive by, obviously they're very engrossed in what they may have on their plates for this evening, maybe perhaps oblivious to how much goes on behind the walls behind this building and how it affects their lives on a daily basis. Today's Security Council session that I was able to attend focused on Middle East conflict, specifically between Israel and Palestine. When Ambassador Nikki Haley took to the microphone, she highlighted other leaders she says were committed to compromise, saying they took in the core interest of all sides in order to achieve peace. She quoted former King Hussein of Jordan and former President Sadat of Egypt in their quest for peace, calling them leaders with courage, something she says Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas lacks.
If President Abbas demonstrates he can be that type of leader, we would welcome it. His recent actions demonstrate the total opposite. The United States remains deeply committed to helping the Israelis and the Palestinians reach a historic peace agreement.
To deliver us justice.
Now, while today's meeting at the Security Council focused on peace, the United Nations as a whole concentrates on numerous roles, helping the poor, increasing literacy, fighting disease, and improving hunger. In fact, one of the programs under the United Nations is the World Food Program. That is headed up by another one of our former governors, David Beasley. He is the executive director of that agency. So we will continue our coverage here tonight for the News at 11 from the United Nations. But also tomorrow, I'm going to be sitting down with the governor in her office for a one-on-one interview. She has her office in the U.S. Mission, which is the equivalent of what we would call an embassy in another country. We're going to be talking to her about her first year today, actually marking the day that she was sworn in for this position. Live in New York City in front of the United Nations, Dawndy Mercer, WIS News 10.